When my husband decided that he didn't want to be in the military any longer, we got out with one paycheck in our pockets and no jobs, no nothing. We came home and my in-laws were so gracious and good to us and allowed us to move in with them with our 2 kids and our dog. They were a safety net for us. They caught us when we just weren't sure what the next steps were. And I'll never be able to say thank you enough for that, because that allowed us to save up some money, kind of get our feet back underneath us. We bought a house and we lived there for like 4 years. And then we needed more room. So we moved into a rental until we could find the house that we're in now. And I remember being in that rental and not feeling stable. And I realized that it's very important to me to own my home. I'm very, very blessed because I can own my own home. And so, but I remember how unstable and unsituated I felt. And it just was not good for my mental health. And so we found this house and we moved in. And I realized very quickly that I will always have to own my own home, because that otherwise it doesn't feel stable to me, right? And I remember talking to my husband about all this, and I remember telling him that what was going was too good to be true, and eventually what I'm in right now would happen. And I remember he was like, Cam, don't think about it like that. And I said, no, I know that all good things come to an end. I have deep childhood trauma, so that I always prepare for the worst and expect the worst. It's terrible. I know it's not great, but that's just the way I live. And so I'm a planner, right? I plan long-term solutions and I make sure everything is put in place where it needs to go. So I always know what's coming. I don't like surprises. I don't like things sneaking up on me. So I always plan for the worst to happen. And I always knew that what we're doing right now, I knew eventually it would end. I know it's terrible, but I take so much comfort in the fact that I know that God is with me. He will not leave me. He is the one constant in my life. I was just listening to a praise and worship song that said, I sought the Lord and he heard and he answered. I sought the Lord and he heard and he answered. So I've released this to him that I can't fix this. It's his. The Lord will do with it what he will. And I'm going to continue to be faithful, and I'm going to continue to sit quiet and wait. Now, my mother would not tell you that I'm sitting quietly. Neither would my sister. But I'm a fixer. I'm a doer. I want to put things in place. And when I can't do that, I feel very out of control, and I'm not at my best. And I'm working on that. I'm working on that. And I'm going to get better at it. But I always knew that this day would come. I was trying to figure out, like, why are you so calm? Why are you okay? I thought, oh my gosh, you're going to explode and you're not, like, you're going to hurt people around you because you're too calm. You know what I mean? But I realized, like, I knew this was going to happen eventually. It was too good for too long. That's terrible. Anyways, so I'm okay. I really am. I've given it to God. It's his. I can't fix this. I didn't do it. I can't fix it. I'm just going to be here when they're ready. When you're ready to come and make things right, I'm here. I love you. I've always loved you. I will always love you. Far apart or right on top of each other. I love you. It's just the way it is. So, anyways, that's where my headspace is today. I'm overthinking. I'm just taking y'all along for the ride with me.